Hi, this is a video tutorial on how to perform a partial receipt as well as receiving all items within the purchase order. This demo today assumes that the fulfillment settings default items to 0 received or fulfilled is set to true under the NetSuite accounting preferences. And to ensure that this setting has been enabled, we're going to go into the Setup tab under Accounting and Accounting Preferences. There's going to be an option to select Order Management. And if we scroll down to where it says Fulfillment, you're going to see this option where it says Default Items to 0 Received or Fulfilled. And you want to make sure you check this off. So the first thing you will need to do here is you'll need to load your purchase order into a purchase order CloudExtend template. So once you have loaded your purchase order that you're working with into a purchase order template, the information that we would need to reference from the purchase order in order for us to create an item receipt in Excel will be the transaction ID, the line ID, quantity, and location field from the purchase order. So once we have that information here, we're going to open up a new sheet and load our item receipt template here. And for demo purposes, I have created my template for the item receipt to align with my column fields in the purchase order. So I can easily just copy over the information from transaction ID to location and just paste it into my item receipt template. So our first use case in order for us to perform a partial receipt for a specific line item is to insert a false value in the replace all column field. So once we have that value inserted for the first row right here in the item receipt template, we're going to select update, make sure that this all rows box has been unchecked, and we're going to select the insert/update button. So once that has been updated and uploaded into NetSuite, you're going to see the internal ID generate here in the first row. So once the internal ID has been generated, we're just going to go into NetSuite to confirm that the status of that purchase order has been updated. So now if I refresh the page, you're going to see that the purchase order status will be updated to partially received, and we go back into Excel to complete the other line items. So in order for me to complete the other line items, I'm just going to highlight the remaining rows, select insert/update, and in row 4 and 5, internal ID will be generated for line item 2 and 3. So in row 4 and 5, the internal ID is going to be brand new or different from row 3. So as you can see, the internal ID is going to be different. And if I go back into NetSuite to refresh the page, you're going to see that the status is updated to pending bill. And if I click on history and under the receipt and bills tab, you're going to see that there's going to be 2 item receipts created from the CloudExtend Excel tool. So that concludes our video tutorial on how to perform a partial receipt as well as receiving all items within your purchase order. Thank you.